previously on Scout for Life.
Trim it up so it's not looking quite so hairy. Lash the bottom. Well, here it is, the finished item. See that these are the compression members here. These are the tension member. This is the tension member. That was the idea. Bit of the natural fibre here in tension across the bottom, try and hold it off the small of my back. It's all quite strong. See, I've reinforced it on the inside here. I went with a flat piece in the end. I changed my mind, instead of a round piece. And I put this here for a reason. I've got these little things here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to use those for. So let's load her up. So the pack is essentially a haversack, but I've stitched a sleeve into the back of the pack here. So what I can do is feed the shoulder strap through that and make back straps. Viola. Okay, Scout for Life's Jungle Pack. Total weight 12 pounds with the water. Let's have a look what's in the bag. Striker-like kit in a shoe polish tin, waterproof. Flashlight, hammock, wash kit. I like Spider-Man. USGI meat can. Meat can contains tea, coffee and one meal. and a spoon. Signal mirror, water bottle, one cup, nesting, alcohol stove in a Chef Boyardee container, fun whistle deodorant, mosquito net, toothbrush, assorted corded ripstop nylon tarp, one folding hearth type stove thing, a Starth, fuel number 1 for alcohol stove, fuel number 2 for alcohol stove. Front compartment holds the famous Scout for Life first aid kit, insect repellent, large elasticated bandage, hydrocortisone cream, one Bic lighter with Ranger bands, one Bic lighter mini with Ranger bands, lid compartment, one pack towel, one stainless steel plate, that's it for that compartment. Now there's a compartment, one teaspoon, one set of chopsticks. There's a back compartment here, I velcroed in. One complete haversack. With strap. So in the back compartment I've got a cutting board which forms an internal frame for the pack, makes it very comfortable, stops things digging into your back, and of course it's very handy to have somewhere clean to process food out in the bush. And behind that again a bit of foam cut out of a one of those mats, those foam mats from, you can get them anywhere, you can get them in Home Depot or Walmart. Anyway, it's a kneeling mat, something to sit on, something for your butt. And I think that's it. The bag itself is just a glorified haversack. It's pretty simple to put together once you learn how to use a sewing machine. You stitch it one way and then you turn it inside out. All the leather on it is recycled from actually safety boots, this particular one. And that's it, that's my day bag. Total weight 12 pounds with the water. I carry extra water of course, but I think that just about classes my overnighter. Let's see how it fits on the frame. First thing I'm going to do is put a lark's head right here with this piece of 1.5 inch, I think it is, 1.5 inch webbing. Seems okay. I'll tell you, the first fitting of this, in honesty, it was an instrument of torture. But we can't stop there, because the idea was to increase the amount of stuff that I could carry. So, just an extra blanket, well, that doesn't cut it. So let's see what we can do here. There's my haversack. It's got these loops in the corner, look. We use those to mount it to the pack. Eight by 10 tarp, inflatable mattress, haversack packed with complete change of dry gear, food, oh, and camera gear. I did a bit of research between videos. It's amazing how many videos there are on YouTube on primitive packs. It's usually the Roycroft pack, there's a few others, but a couple of channels that I came across definitely worth having a look at if you're interested in this sort of thing. One of which is a fella called Sean Woods, and he created the Otzi, the Iceman's pack. If you're not familiar with Otzi, he's a dude that lived about 5,000 years ago, and his equipment, even the organics in his equipment, was very well preserved. When it was found, I think about 20 years ago, I believe, but he was preserved in an ice flow in the Italian Alps, so if you want to research that. But anyway, this fellow recreated his pack, and much to my delight it followed very similar lines. It was a bent hoop, the wood apparently was hazel, with larch, I believe, cross slats, but it's quite interesting to see that. Another fellow that had a go way back, I think it's a 2010 video, is Jeff the Chef. That's his channel. I'll put the links to both channels below. And his video is entitled Bushcraft Backpack. His was a bit more of a kind of a quick approach to it, probably a couple of 3 hours around the campfire there to get a serviceable pack, kind of lightly built, but interesting to watch, very nice. So check those channels out if you're interested in that. Well, thanks for joining me on what was definitely an interesting little adventure for me. Another little micro adventure. Be nice to see somebody have a crack at this at home, maybe out of willow or hazel, or perhaps even yew wood. If I was at home, I'd probably use yew wood to try and reconstruct that. See you in the next one.